Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 card review. Here to review a card coming as a TCG exclusive in Shadow Spectres, being released November 8th. What we're looking at here is Ignoble Knight of High Lawsalin. It is a Dark Warrior Synchro Effect monster, level 5, attack 2100, defense 900. Description: 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner Noble Knight monsters. When this card is synchro summoned, you can equip one Noble Arms equipped spell card from your deck to this card. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroyed a monster by battle and sent it to the graveyard, you can add one Noble Knight or Noble Arms card from your deck to your hand. You can only control one Ignoble Knight of High Lawsalin. So first thing I need to compliment them on is making this card only you can only control one of these at a time. So many times in this game you get cards like this and people are able to summon multiple copies of them at the same time and get like a shit ton of draws and searches off, you know what I mean, and to the point where it just really becomes cheap. So I really do gotta compliment them on, you know, making this only one, making this to where you can only control one of these at a time, because it should be that. So that's exactly what it should be like. And yeah, man. So this, I mean, obviously like the two targets that you would use to, you know, to synchro summon this card would be Lady of the Lake and Noble Knight of Torgus. You know, like the normal, the normal monster, the level 4 Noble monster, with Lady of the Lake being level 1 and with the Torgus being level 4, and Lady of the Lake being able to summon a Torgus, and literally only a Torgus, because that's the only normal monster in the Noble Knight's archetype. Um, those are pretty much your two targets to getting this card on the field. Now, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So this card is really good because rarely do you see cards that can search for both the monsters and the non-monster support cards in the archetype. You know what I mean? And it's good that they got this effect from this monster. Um, on top of that, you can protect it as soon as it hits the field. You know what I mean? You can get a Nova Arms equipped spell card and you can equip it right to it. So whether you think it needs an attack boost, whether you think it needs some protection, or whatever the case may be, you can add it to as soon as it hits the field. So that's good. Uh, yeah, man. I feel that the Noble Arms are, I mean, like Noble Knights need some Gemini monsters in their archetype. I feel the archetype would work a lot better if it had some actual Geminis in it. You know, I mean, with cards like cards like Madrot and cards like Boars, they have similar effects to the Geminis where when they're normal summon on the field, or saying when those cards are first on the field, they get treated as normal monsters. But after they get equipped with a Noble Arm spell card, then they gain one level. Their attributes change to dark, and then they become um, effect monsters. I think it would really be helpful if they add any more synchro monsters to this archetype. To if they would add some Gemini's to it, I think it's really going that way, and I honestly would feel that it would be stupid for them not to do that. You know, I mean, like you have these like Geminis in Madrot and Boars. Why not add some actual Geminis to the archetype? It'll help. It'll help out with Lady of the Lake. It'll give Lady of the Lake more targets. Because really, all that's doing is making Noble Knight a Torgus. All that's doing is helping Noble Knight a Torgus get used. Because nobody uses Noble Knight of Torgus. Let's be honest. Everybody's focusing only on the effect monsters, and you know, Noble Knight of Torghast just gets left in the dust. Like nobody bothers with it, and this just gives you incentive to do that. You know, but like I said, they need to add some Geminis to this archetype. I think it'll really be cool and helpful. But yeah, link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you guys for the next card review. Peace.